Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video, we're doing the conclusion of this. We're doing the conclusion of this, and oh my lord, the last act was something. It was definitely something. It was a joy to be part of this ride. And we are getting also a Nemo cameo. Hi. Yeah, can you say hi? Love you, Nemo. Okay. So I had to make Nemo do a cameo in here, cause this was totally epic, man. It was totally epic. Oh my lord. Okay. So the last part to the of the last chapter, I should say, had the turtles go in the Megazord, and that alone was pretty cool. It was so badass, right? So we see the turtles in the Megazord going at it with a giant sized with King Kong sized Bebop and Rocksteady and the Technotron. They were in Biggin, right? And there's this really badass battle that ensues, right? And I said that I wanted a Metalhead version of the Megazord, right? I've been wanting that, and I got it pretty much. This is the best I can give you guys with the Metalhead as the Megazord. And the thing is, what's cool about this is that the Ninja Turtles are in the Megazord, the actual Megazord, right? While the Power Rangers are in the Metalhead Megazord, or the Turtle Sword, or whatever you want to call it, and that is so fucking cool. I was like, yeah! I yelled out, yeah! As I saw the Metalhead being used as a Megazord. And that's not even the freaking best part. That's not even the best part, because the floating AI dude I am too excited to actually remember his name at this very time. He said, combine the Megazord. And I said, no. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do that to me. They're not going to do that to me. They're not going to make me as an Turtle fan make my dream come true even more. They already made my dream come true with this by making the Metalhead as a Megazord, but they went one step further. I'm not joking. They went one step further. They combined the Metalhead Megazord with the OG Megazord and called it the Turtle Megazord. I am done. I am done. I am done. I had to set this down for 10 minutes straight. Because I couldn't have calmed down enough to read the rest of this. Because I was there to the fuck out by them combining Megazords. Having Metalhead and the OG Megazord combining into a Turtle Sword. I am done. I am done. Oh, that made that made my dream come true. And they said, and what made it worse is when they saw on the bottom it says Power Rangers Turtle Power. What are you guys doing to me? What the fuck are you guys doing to me? Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, it took me a while just to get past this part alone, cause I love this part so much. It was great. Hell, I'm surprised my Nerdy Home has to read this, because I know she's a Power Ranger fan and a Ninja Turtle fan. She would love this. I would love to see her reaction to this, like her thoughts of this comic. Um, and Chardon is the AI head, and then they teleport. The Power Rangers are able to get their suits back, and the Turtles are able to not wear the suits anymore. And so they now the Power Rangers and the Turtles go to reach a space and fights takes the final confrontation to reach and the Shredder, which I always knew was coming, but it ended in a way that I didn't expect. Because at this point, the Shredder still had the Green Ranger outfit, which essentially Tommy steals from the Shredder, right? Yeah, Tommy steals from the Shredder, so he has the Green Ranger suit back, and Shredder, and Rita gets teleported. I'm guessing to Dimension X, and Leonardo is like frustrated how they always, like the villains seem to always get away, and the Red Ranger says, "Don't worry, either way, a victory is a victory." And then Tommy apologizes to Splinter because his actions put his sons, Leonardo and Raphael Michelangelo, in danger. And Splinter says, "Mistakes were made, Tommy, but thankfully nothing you did cannot be undone. Leonardo will return the battery you borrowed, Donatello will destroy Shredder's machine, and when our enemies do eventually return, we will face them as friends." And then we get this like little goodbye between the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, and of course Kimberly and April also has their little girl time over there. And then Raphael and Tommy. It ends with Raphael and Tommy duking it out, because it landed on a tie. When they fought earlier, it landed on a tie. So the series ended. This book ends with Tommy and Raphael duking out, and the Power Rangers and Turtles. Exactly, Nemo. It ends in a really cool way where it like opens it up for this series getting a sequel. Will this get a sequel? I sure hope so. I sure hope so, because this was like one giant ride. I'm hoping if we do get a sequel, we will get Krang. It's like rock mutants. Of course, get the return of Shredder, Rita, people up in Rocksteady. But I would so very much like to see the Krang make a cameo. Maybe some Triceratops from the Ninja Turtles. Or Ultrons. And whatever Power Ranger cameo that excites Power Rangers fans. That would be great for the sequel series. But oh my lord. I think Nemo was like really excited about this as well, right? You're really excited about this, right, Nemo? Well, let me see what he's trying to get into real quick. And I'm back. But yeah. It's like they're setting it up for a potential sequel. Kind of saying like this, The Last Ronin. These both, which I reviewed this on my channel, so look at the playlist. I have like a 6-part miniseries reviewing this, and at this point a 5-bit series miniseries reviewing this, maybe a 6-part where I do a roundtable. Who knows if I can manage that? Who knows? But my point is, both series set up a potential sequel. I want going back to the actual subject and putting this Last Ronin uh, comic down, so I will post a link to the playlist of the Last Ronin in the pinned comments. So if you guys also want to see my take on this, you guys can. But yeah, shameless plug. You know how it works on YouTube. But seriously, if you guys, like, I'm telling you guys, this is opening up for a sequel. One that I will very much be open to. Like I said, I did watch the Power Ranger Ninja Turtle crossover that happened about, like, what, 30-ish years ago? And even though, as a kid, that was very exciting, as an adult, looking back to what I do remember of it, it was like, and like the show crossover was in. This exceeded all of my expectations. It makes the other crossover look bad. That's how good this book is. And if you guys want to see a Power Ranger Ninja Turtle crossover done right, and you were like me before reading this, and only seeing the television crossover between the two teams, then read this. Give this a read. Get this where it has all 5 covers like parsed in one, and read it. Right? Because this does the Power Ranger Ninja Turtle crossover better than the freaking TV show. And I'm liking it. I'm really liking this. And this, unlike the televised crossover between the two teams, I want a sequel. It set up a sequel. I want a sequel. I'm curious to see where the sequel will take us. Oh my god, that's so cool. Ryan Parrott, Simon De Mayo, and Walter Baiamonte, which I probably butchered their names. I do apologize if I did. Kudos to you guys, because I was on it as my seat the entire time, and I nerded the fuck out multiple times. I think the thing that made me nerd out the most, going back to the Turtle Sword, or the Turtle Mega Sword. That's why it got me to nerd out the most, is the Turtle Mega Sword. The Mega Turtle Sword, or whatever you want to call it. That made me nerd out the most. Oh my god, so I think this is a love letter to both Power Rangers and Ninja Turtle fans. I really think it was. It was a really thrilling ride, and I feel like all of the characters that they introduced in this crossover, they honored those characters. They honored the legacy of both the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles. And it could have easily ripped off the television version crossover, but it didn't. It created a new story, had me on the edge of my seat, it had me keep guessing, and it was so great. So great. And thank you to Astro who gave me this, right? And these 5 comics. Because I know you guys can only see 4. These 5 comics, which is pretty much this, but these are more of the collectible versions. So I will also be putting Astro's links, where you can find Astro, in the description. So if you guys do want to follow him on his said platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and I think Instagram, you guys can. But yeah, seriously, thank you for sending me this, Astro. It was a real blast being able to read this. I enjoyed myself quite a bit. I had a wonderful ride. Sure, the Ninja Turtle stuff got me to nerd out the most, because I know more about the Ninja Turtles than Power Rangers. But there were even a few times with the Power Rangers where I nerded out too. And this was a very satisfying story. I do give this a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying exactly perfect. I know people tend to say 10 out of 10 is perfect, but I'm saying it's a 10 out of 10 because it kept me guessing. It subverted my expectations in a good way. It honored both legacies and had me on my edge of my seat. It kept me guessing. And this has to be one, along with reading this and these two as well, which you guys can expect a review of these two comics at some point on my channel. But this has to be amongst one of the best Ninja Turtle memories that I ever had. And Power Rangers. But as a Ninja Turtle fan, I could really appreciate what they did with the Turtles. Now, if I knew more about the Power Rangers, I feel like I would have better appreciated the Power Rangers aspect to this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did. But what I'm saying is, if I had that background knowledge of the Power Rangers extensively like I do with the Ninja Turtles, I would have better appreciated this story for sure. And I think now this inspires me to actually go back, watch some of the Power Rangers, some of the Power Rangers stuff that has been around, and reread this book, just so I can have a better appreciation for this book in general. Because, oh my god, this was a journey. This was one of the best journeys I've ever took. And the reason why I want to go back to the Power Rangers stuff is because I feel like a few of the Power Rangers references flew past my head. So I can understand more of the Power Ranger lore. But oh my god, this was great. This was really great. And so yeah, what do you guys think about part 5 of this comic book? And what do you guys think of the comic book series of this as a whole? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much who joined my video. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much who watched the videos the 5 videos so far that I've covered of this comic. I want to thank you guys who watched each part of my review does mean a lot to me. If you guys want to catch this, if you want to see my reviews for this book back to back, I do have a tendency to making not thumbnails. Well, do that too, but playlists. And I have a playlist of this on my channel. So if you guys want to see binge seeing my reviews, just go back to the playlist section of my channel, and you guys will see that I done a review for this book. Holy shit, this was great. Again, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? The 5th chapter and this crossover as a whole. Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and be kind to one another. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna shut up before I boomer my ending. And Terra Power.